which I will show you. Verse 2, and I will make you into a great nation, and I will bless you, and make your name great, and you shall be a blessing. Verse 3, and I will bless those who bless you, and the one who curses you, I will curse, and in you all the families of the earth will be blessed. So this is God's promise and covenant with Abraham. God also promised that Abraham's offspring will be in captivity for a time, but will return to the promised land after the set time will be fulfilled. God, before the Israelites were captive in Babylon for 70 years, already God told Abraham, before Abraham's wife Sarai gave birth to Isaac, he already told them that your descendants, which I will make as many as the stars in the sky and as many as the sun in the seashore, will be captive for a time. So he already told them about, God already told them about the captivity long before Abraham's wife gave birth to Isaac. Amen? Verse 14, but I will also judge the nation whom they will serve, and afterward they will come out with many possessions. So Exodus opens with God remembering his covenant with Abraham. He then chose Moses to be his vessel to take his people, the Israelites, back to him in the promised land. This is a complete demonstration of how God would send his only begotten Son more than 2,000 years later to take us back to him. Amen? So before Yeshua Mashiach came, God already showed them that God will redeem his people. How? Showing to them the Exodus when he brought them from the land of Egypt, from the bondage of slavery back to his place in the promised land. Exodus 2:23-25. Now it came about in the course of those many days that the king of Egypt died, and the sons of Israel groaned because of the bondage, and they cried out, and they cried for help because of their bondage ascended to God. So when the Israelites people started crying, their cries for help reached God in heaven. Verse 24, so God heard their groaning, and God remembered his covenant with Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Verse 25, and God saw the sons of Israel, and God took notice of them. Amen? So, when did Exodus start? It started with God remembering his covenant with Abraham. So, he wanted to take them back to the promised land because of his covenant to Abraham. Amen? Then God came down to Egypt to redeem his people through his chosen mediator, Moses. Exodus 3, verses 7-8, and the Lord said, I have certainly seen the oppression of my people who are in Egypt, and have heard their outcry because of their taskmasters, for I am aware of their sufferings. Verse 8, so I have come down to rescue them from the power of the Egyptians, and to bring them up from the land to a good and spacious land, to a land flowing with milk and honey, to the place of the Canaanites, the Hittites, the Amorites, the Perizzites, the Hivites, and the Jebusites. Amen? Amen. Now, you might ask, God is a God of love. Why would God want, to destroy all these people? First, they worship other gods. Second, these people are all relatives of the children of Abraham. They're all. Canaan comes from one of the sons of Noah. Okay? So, this stated, Canaan is the eldest son of one of his sons, Shem. Therefore, the place where Canaan lived, they call this area Canaan in the name of the firstborn of Shem, and all his brethren were called Canaanites. Now, how about the Hittites? The Hittites, these are all grandsons also of Noah, because Noah has 3 children. Remember, after the flood, who survived the flood? Only Noah. 3 sons, Shem, Ham, and Japheth. Okay? But they did not continue with the Lord when they were saved. They started worshiping God by creating new images, by creating images, ungraven image. So that's why God was disappointed with them. He wanted them to be wiped out from the face of the earth. Amen? And who are the Amorites, the Jebusites, the Hivites? These are all children of the second son of Noah, Japheth. So, before, if their name is Hittite, they will stay in that land. They will call their land according pattern to their name, and all their brethren, all their offspring will be called the Hittites, the Jebusites, and you have also read about the Moabites and the Ammonites. Who are they? Ammonites and Moabites, they are all children of Lot. Remember, when they were told by the angel, you escape. And when they escaped, the angel instructed, do not look back. But the wife of Lot looked back, so he became a pillar of salt. Now, what happened? The 2 daughters said, tonight, the eldest said, tonight, my dear, we will make our father drunk. So I will make love with him so that our family line would be there will be
Continuous.
it will be continue. It will be